Hello, everyone. Welcome to this week's edition of Live Writing with Katie Cross. We are going to continue the first draft of our reader request story that I still haven't figured out a title for. So we did the author's note and another scene last week. This week, I'm going to be just running through all of the scenes that we have going. So the focus this week is going to mostly be on me first drafting. So I'll write for 50 minutes and then I will come back. My computer will be silenced. You guys don't have to be silent. You can talk amongst each other in the chat or out loud. I just won't be able to hear you because I'm muted. It helps me stay focused. And I think that's where we're at. So far, we just have Kim here. Hi, Kim.
Hello.
All right. Well, I'm going to mute. I'm going to get started and I hope you have fun. Okay.
Hello, ladies.
Hey Debbie, how are you this morning?
I'm better today than I've been. First day in a week, I didn't wake up with a blaring headache.
Oh, dang.
So, how are you doing?
Doing good.
Oh,
Just gonna jump on Katie's real quick and then go about my day.
right?
Looks like Lila got off.
Oh, was she here?
She was here for a minute. She said her eyes were too blurry. She couldn't read, so she was gonna go back to bed. I said my eyes would have already been asleep.
Oh, yeah, because it's 11.
She said it was 2:41.
Yeah, it's almost 3 there. So,
Yeah,
my
I would be asleep.
computer was acting up and being slow and didn't want to do what it's supposed to do. So that's why I'm late.
My computer never is very, I use my iPad because my computer is, well, my husband uses it and I think he gets on too much garbage. So I try not to use that too often. So is this, did she start, where I wasn't here last week, did she start this one with Merrick last week?
She started it 2 weeks ago on the first one.
Oh, okay.
But that one, she was basically running back and forth from book to book, looking for what she wanted to use. And then last week, she spent a lot of time like outlining what she wanted from her scenes.
Oh, okay. Has she mentioned how big these books will be for these readers' requests? I guess it just depends on the book.
I really think she has, and it Katie math right out of my head. I'm not sure.
Boy, Lila did a great job on that puzzle, didn't she?
That's gonna be amazing. I can't wait to see people posting that together.
I might have to buy it for myself for Christmas.
I will not be able to get it this time.
Yeah,
We'll
kind of give us a short time frame to buy it.
So, well, I'm already saving up because I want to get my son one of the hoodies
Oh,
with dragon on the back.
oh,
That's
that'd be
gonna
cool.
be that'll be his.
Has she mentioned how much the hoodies are?
$49.99, I believe, is what it said.
Oh, okay. Oh, are they on her webpage?
She showed she showed me a thing or whatever because I asked her ahead of time because I have to know how to plan.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I wondered when she was showing them how much they would be because she hadn't mentioned that.
Either 45, it's either 45 or 49. I'd have to go back and look, but because I want to get that for him, but I'd like to get me a pillow.
Oh yeah.
But I don't know how much those are yet. I asked her and she didn't answer me yet.
Yeah,
I don't remember.
Yeah, because people would probably like to know before Black Friday to kind of plan.
Well,
Her mother does nice work.
Yes, she does.
Which book was it that Merrick and Bianca did meet? Do you remember?
I believe it's Alcara Awakening.
Oh, yep, I can see it in her notes right there. Okay. Which cover did you like on the Sister Witches?
The top one, the purple one.
I did too. I thought it stood out a little better than the gold.
Me too. I mean, the the highlights in the corners and stuff are gold, and I think that's really pretty.
Yeah, I like that because I thought with them being gold, they stood out more than the bottom one. They kind of didn't stand out where there was so much gold in the second one.
Because it kind of shadowed them and make them a little
Yep.
seen.
She didn't say, did she go with the first one?
She hasn't said yet that I know of. Oh shit! Oh, they're so dumb. The garbage men are out there.
Oh,
Yeah.
I probably need to check on my dogs and see if they've gone wandering.
I mean, as the majority goes, we all voted for it. Was like 7-3 for the first
And
one.
say, I thought the majority was the top one, but for some reason Mike liked that second one.
Mike did, Carrie did, and somebody else. I'm surprised Heather's not here. This is her story.
Oh. She usually on here.
Yeah, she was on the last two.
I wonder if maybe some of them didn't see the notice of a time change.
Yeah, could be. And that's where we get lucky. And if they would take advantage of the perks, they'd know.
Yep.
That's what I said. When I first got the email saying that they were doing this, I was like floored. I was like, wow, that's super cool. I thought I would jump on a Zoom and it would be like I don't want to say a lecture. It would be like a discuss the book, this kind of thing. Like not hang out and be best friend, you know what I mean? I thought it was going to be more professional and businessy because I figured there'd be a lot of people on the Zooms. So I was like, oh, I'm going to jump on and see what it's like. And here I am.
I made it on, I think it was the first one for just a few minutes, and my husband was home that week, and so we were trying to get stuff done, so I didn't stay very long.
Oh, does he travel?
Yeah, he's out of town all week, so he's usually home on weekends only. So yeah, so when he's home, it's trying to get everything done at once.
Right, and get some quality time in,
Yep.
That's important.
Yeah, so he took Friday off, so I might have to only be on our coffee with Katie for a short time, we're trying to beat our snow that's coming.
You can have it all.
Well, it's supposed to start raining Saturday night and then snow for 5 days.
Oh,
I'm hoping it's just like flurries and not
right.
anything that's gonna stick yet. I'm not ready for that.
Oh, well, as I said, it snowed on me almost right after I got home from swimming Tuesday. Was it Tuesday? No, not yesterday, Monday, because it was Monday night we were talking about it. I got home on GOAT and about an hour later it started flurrying.
So will you be able to go out with GOAT when the bad weather's bad?
No, you're not supposed to take it through the snow and the wet and
That's what I wondered.
too cold. Plus that would be a lot. I mean, if it's 40-ish, it wouldn't be that bad, but anything lower than that driving around, that'd be like way too much wind. And
Oh yeah.
it took
Well,
me
then
all Monday night to get
then I would
warm as
think
it was.
Yeah, the cold might also be bad on the battery.
Yeah, that's it. In the manual, it tells you what like temperature you're supposed to store it at.
Oh,
But this weekend, it's supposed to be back. It's supposed to be in the 70s on Friday and Saturday. So
oh, that's nice.
yeah.
That's nice.
I'll probably get my last hurrahs out of it this weekend and then have to park it all winter. And then I'll be so sad because I'll be looking at it all winter going, when is it going to be spring?
That's true.
I want to go, go, go. Such is life.
Does your son live close by to help?
Yeah, he stays with his sister most of the time, and it's only about a 15-minute drive.
So you have 2 children, 3 children?
2, yeah.
2?
Yeah, my daughter is Brandy. She's 30, and she's got the 3 kids.
Oh, she's
And
got,
then-
okay.
And Brad's 24.
My oldest turns 40 next week. Ugh.
Mm.
That's hard to
Yeah.
believe.
Well, I'm 52. Lila's 55. I really didn't expect you to be more than just a couple years, few years, a couple of years. I expected. I thought you were in like our age range.
Yeah, I'm a bit older.
You cannot be old enough to have a 40-year-old child.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're having a little birthday party, so my mom and my daughter are coming up for it, so that'll be fun to have them here for the weekend.
Yes, it will. My
I wish
mother
the weather
turns
was gonna be a little
Uh-uh.
nicer while they were here, but
right. That's why my mom turned 75 this month.
my
I
mom's
don't know.
my mom's 79.
I don't know that we're gonna do anything.
My mom's was the end of August, so we kind of had a family thing. That's all she really wanted, was just a family dinner with everybody there. And everybody came, so that was good. All the grandkids and great grandkids. So she got what she wanted.
Ugh.
She's on oxygen, so she kind of struggles sometimes when she comes up here with the higher level, altitude.
Right.
But she got her a little one that, shoulder type thing that she can take around, so she does better with that.
Well, that's good. Yeah, because I'm glad I had my nebulizer with me because I didn't anticipate that being such an issue when I went to Colorado
Oh
with
yeah.
the altitude sickness. I mean, we were in Pueblo West actually, and it doesn't feel like you're up that high, but you are. I mean,
Yeah.
but yeah, I had to use it quite a bit.
Yeah, our house sits at probably about 6,500. So we're kind of higher.
No. No.
In fact, we had
I'm
some, when my husband worked out to North Dakota, we made some good friends out there, and they came to visit, and they kind of cut their trip short, and they didn't really say why. Just said they needed to visit some friends on the way back. So then when they got back, we touched base with them, make sure they got home safe. And then they made the comment that they were sick. And Charles says, "Oh, I didn't even think about the altitude time." But yeah, they had got sick while they were here, altitude sickness. And
Yeah. Some people don't think it's actually a thing, but it really is.
yeah, it is. But I'm not sure. We were just outside of Dickinson, North Dakota, so I'm not really sure what the altitude was there, but not like it is here.
Uh-huh.
So we got Diane on here. Diane, are you there?
Says her mic is up. Oh, her mic just went on mute.
Maybe she's at work.
Maybe now it's off.
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, Diane. I'm just amazed that I guess because I'm not a writer, I'm just amazed that Katie can just have all this stuff in her head.
Oh, I know. I'm like, oh man, I just want your brain for a day, Kate. Come on.
I mean, I have a hard time even writing letters to have it sound decent.
No, I write a lot of letters, but or I used to. I write a few now, but uh, when I was younger, I always thought I wanted to write a book, a fiction book. And I don't have it in me to do all that.
I don't have that. I don't have an imagination.
I don't have a lot of one.
I can't send Katie an idea for a t-shirt this morning. I'll see what she says. I don't know if it'd have to be one that her mom would do because the embroidery might be kind of a lot, but I thought maybe just how she had some of her other ones, like the Merrick ones and stuff, where she just had them stamped or however you do it. Looked like she had a good response to the people. I didn't, well, unless they sent her private ones. I didn't see any negative response about the launch team disbanding.
I was kind of upset.
Was you, Diane?
Yeah, I was upset. It's like, I'm not gonna get them early anymore.
I think Coffee
though-
with Katie people still will.
Yeah, I think you weren't there the other day, Diane, and she mentioned that because she said, she has the same ones that come with Coffee with Katie. She said, so, you guys should get perks. So she said, I'll still
Oh,
send
good.
those to you guys early. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
I
Are
couldn't,
you
I
all right,
couldn't,
Diane? You sound like you were crying.
oh no. I didn't get on because I was reading, I was in a battle and I had to finish reading. Oh my God, last night I was crying because I read Priscilla. Oh my God.
Oh, in the finales,
Yeah.
that is
Oh,
that one's a tearjerker, isn't
Oh
it?
my God, I kept on crying. I'm like, I had to stop a couple times and bawl.
I
I
sent
cried
Katie.
through that whole book.
Oh man.
I sent Katie a message that way. I said, I had to read through tears.
Yeah. Well, the
Mhm.
battles, you had to do the battles all over again from different views, but I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, that Priscilla's was, well, all of them were just hard things. But
Oh, yeah.
Priscilla's was hard because we've watched her struggle, and then when she was ready to have, just go back to Nico, and
Yeah.
that was it.
Yeah. It was like, oh my
I know,
God.
I had to relive Nico's death like 3 times because in the beginning when Baxter's talking to him stuff, all I can think about is he's not gonna be there. And then when
Yeah.
he's talking to Priscilla,
I know.
they're just-
You know what's
he's-
gonna happen and when she's
and he's
telling him she
talking to-
loves him. Oh.
yeah, and then he's talking to Priscilla about how they're gonna raise Tommaso, and they've got all this time to talk about it and discuss it and figure things out. And I'm just like, no, you don't. No, you don't.
Oh, and Baxter almost died.
Oh,
Wow,
yeah.
that was
I was
an
like,
intense-
holy moly.
Yeah, that was pretty intense, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I thought that was gonna be a slam the book closed, and that better not say what I'm afraid it's gonna say.
I was like, holy crap.
Yeah, that was it. Baxter was a pretty intense section.
I started wondering if him and Tippa might get together.
Oh yeah, him and Tifa. I think she's got plans for him and Tifa.
I was gonna say, I think didn't she mention that, was it last week, Diane? And I'm not sure Diane or Debbie, I'm not sure if Diane, I'm not sure if she taped last week's Coffee with Katie.
I don't know.
I don't think she did.
I didn't notice it come on, so I don't think she did. But yeah, she had mentioned, Diane, that it's the same people that come to Coffee with Katie, so she says we should get some perks.
Oh, good. Yeah, because I was like, I was gonna, when she sent it on email too, I was gonna send her a thing. I'm really upset. Because she has that happy little, she's with her dog and that happy space, and I thought, this isn't happy.
Well, yeah, it's because there's 220 people on that page, and 20 of them, 20 of us at most are doing what needs to be done as a launch team.
Yeah.
Everybody else is just there for the the discounts and the early books. It's like, if that's the only reason you're there,
Yeah. I know I wrote a review and then I didn't like it, so I waited and I went back and read it again. And then I had two and then I picked one to put on. I put
I've
it
got
on,
it.
I put
haven't
it
done
on
the
Amazon
finales
too, and
yet.
it looks like they kept it on, so.
I haven't put my review up for the finales yet. I need to.
I didn't do that one yet. I just
I've
finished
still
it
been-
last night.
I've still been
tried-
soaking that one in.
yeah, I know. I had to read it and listen to it and be like, okay, what do I really want to say without saying everything? Because I really don't like it when people write reviews that are like this whole, and they're telling like the whole story.
Do you ever see those really, the really long ones? It's like, what the heck? You're not supposed to tell everything that's going on.
Yeah, you just
Supposed
want a
to be like-
short thing to get someone interested in the book.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
why I usually ask a question like, oh, will she take this path, or will she,
yeah.
come along with Bianca for the ride while she decides what's, will she let the forest do its job, that sort of thing. Not
Mhm.
not the trees and the gnomes and the fairies and they all came and fought. I mean, you got to leave that for a surprise.
Mhm. I
Still
don't
have
think
to
I
laugh
meant,
about that.
I don't
still
think
have
I
to laugh
mentioned
about the
them.
fairies.
I think I
I
did
know.
say something about the forest, but that's about it.
Right. I mean,
Now, Diane, is it you that likes the fairies?
Yeah, I like
Okay.
fairies. And
We all know why I love-
Layla asked for more of Defina, so
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right.
I loved when they were stabbing them people in the eyes and stuff. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah,
Oh,
did get
fairies.
I did get a chuckle out of that.
I like the gnomes. I'm a screaming gnome. I like the gnomes.
Well, it was funny because I read that part because I read the part where Bianca said, okay, send in the dragons, and Talmud said, what'd she say? I read it again. I was like, oh. And Derek goes, that's my girl.
That was perfect, wasn't it?
Oh, when she got with him, and afterwards, after he's like in the gatehouse and he's all mad at her, but at the same time he's proud of her.
Yeah.
Right.
The
That's
the
typical
description he
parent.
said, you're the best things of your mom and the most dangerous things of your dad. I'm like, yep, that's right.
And then they fell asleep together.
I know.
That was so
I know.
beautiful.
I know.
Yeah, it was a good ending. So let's see, we're looking forward to let's see, what are we looking forward to now? Martin,
Martin.
right?
Martin comes
Martin
out on the 4th.
Woohoo.
Boy, that'll
Yeah,
be
so-
here. That'll be here fast, won't it?
What
It's
is
like
she
2
gonna do in
weeks.
December then? Because she put it up
Oh,
earlier.
there's
She talked
something
about
almost
that the
every
other night
week.
too, Diane.
Here, I can get on the.
Well, I missed all kinds
Telegram
of
and-
stuff. Sometimes you don't
You
miss anything.
did miss a bit. It was a reader request, and she's not sure about what it's going to be called yet, but it's about the gods and goddesses.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And
Yeah, she
then-
put that thing at the end about being piranha at that, in the finales. I'm like, oh boy, yeah, we have more and more questions. That's all.
Yeah, that's one of the things that's the first thing my review says. Answers, and more questions.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
You think you're gonna get it, you
But-
get some, and then you need more answers.
In December, she's launching that reader request on the 2nd, and then You and Me, the new romance, on
Oh,
the 9th,
that's right.
and then this reader request for Merrick on the 16th.
Oh,
And then I
okay.
imagine after that, it'll be time off for Christmas stuff, I imagine.
So there'll be actually 3 in December then.
Yes,
Woohoo!
Right. Okay.
2 reader requests and Yam. We're having the Yam launch.
Yam.
The first when she
Yam.
put that on there, that was the first thing I was like, okay. It took me a minute to realize. I was like, what the hell is a Yam launch? And I was like, oh, it's You and Me.
Uh-oh.
I'm not always the sharpest crayon in the box all the time.
Well, then it was, who was it? Was it Carrie that said we're going to be throwing yams or something? So,
Kate, I think it might have been Kaylee or Gemma. I don't remember which one. When she put up that gif of the laughing yam, I was like, yes.
yeah.
You know, when she
Oh,
flips like this and you start reading the book, I'm like, I have to read these books all over again.
that's what I was thinking. We've got so many of them, but you almost don't have time to go back. But it's like, especially when she came out with the audiobooks, it was kind of nice to have the audiobooks because then it was like, oh wow, I forgot about that. This.
Yeah, because then I can read while I can read and jig at the same time. So I can listen and
Yeah, we just kind of forget about little snippets that
Mm.
are in there.
well, see, I'm so bad with names, and then I'm always like, who was that? Who? Because yeah, I read it. I love the story. I'm in it when I'm reading it, and then I can forget half of it. Like I'm like, when did that happen?
Well,
Yeah,
some of the names on
I was
the
glad when she came
crosswords,
out with
folks.
them. Oh yeah,
I
those
can't wait for
crosswords
them.
had me.
Well, some of the names, I'm like, who's that? I don't even know who that is. I was like,
Yeah,
Oh, it's
and it looks like this crossword book that Carol's doing, that might be a real dandy to work on.
oh yeah.
actually every book, but at least what I'm assuming she's got them, so you know which book to go to.
Well,
Hell no.
when she's talked about it, I kind of think she has. I think maybe each crossword is a book
Right.
because she kind of talks like it's,
And
each-
hopefully
each
she
one
tells
would
you
be-
which one.
Because
Yeah.
yes, for the big ones, they have like a crossword and a word search, and I think she's just doing one or the other for like the novellas.
And then
Yeah.
is she talked about that where she actually has one for the Alcaran family. Is that, did I take
Yes.
it that? Oh,
Yeah, there's a CWK one.
that'll be interesting.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that's what I say, Diane. Oh boy. So is it
Yeah, 'cause
just
when
like
she-
our names, do you think, or what is she doing
I-
there?
I-
do you know?
I think some of it I think some of it is
Where we
where we
live?
live.
Oh boy.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to go
Because,
get the
well,
map.
and I
Get the
know-
map out.
Move, dog. You quit. It's not for you. Honest, it's not. No, sir.
so
When she was doing the word search for it, she asked me to help her finish it out because she had X amount of words. So I gave her a couple more, and she's like, "Okay, that's 38." And I'm like, "Well, we gotta have two more. There's got to be So there's 40 words to the word search for the CWK take. Because we made sure snacks was one of them.
Gee, I wonder who that is.
she was on here earlier and that's what she said. She says, my eyes are too tired to read. And I said, well, that's because my eyes would be asleep. And she says, I might have to have a snack and then go back to sleep.
I can't believe she's so skinny. She eats so much.
Because her
Oh.
metabolism is so high. She's so busy. Even when she's sitting still, she's busy. But I said she
That's
makes me
true.
tired.
Kind of like when she bounces around like Tigger on her little comments.
My dog thinks I'm a chair. Get off me.
I was hoping Katie mentioned something about going over and see her at her mom's, and I was hoping to do that, but now my husband's gonna be home Friday, so we're gonna have to try to beat the snow, so I'm not gonna be able to go over.
Yeah, because you could have done coffee with Katie together,
Yeah,
which I kind of thought she might, skip since she's gonna be there. But I'm kind of glad she's not.
yeah, then that way her mom probably just gonna take the kids while she does it.
Yeah. You don't want that. It's lemon juice. You won't like it, sir. For my tea.
Diane, did you see the puzzle that Lila did?
Yeah, it's beautiful. I can't believe
Wow.
she's gonna put it on for a few more days, right? Because I thought maybe
Yeah, well, Diane chastised her, or Debbie chastised her this morning and said that it was Katie math, because one thing
Yep.
said 7 days and another one said 5 days.
I know, I saw that too. I was gonna say Katie math.
So
Yeah, I
I'm
saw
not
that.
sure how long it's on for.
Because she always she tells me that I get twitchy. You know, if she realizes that she did spelled something wrong or whatever, she's like, I'm about to set off Deb. I'm gonna make Deb twitch. So that's why I was like, you sent off my spidey twitches. I said, you got my spidey sense twitching.
So what'd you say? Is it said, did she say, you say anything
Didn't
about
answer.
the days?
She
She
didn't
hasn't said anything
respond.
yet.
Oh, so I'm like,
Um,
okay, is it 5 or 7 days?
I didn't say it on the post because I
I
didn't want
told
to freak
Debbie
you.
I'm gonna have to buy that for myself for Christmas.
Oh, yeah, it's
I
beautiful.
might have to actually ask my son if I can borrow the money to get me one because I want one really bad.
You gotta have
that-
that.
'Cause I told Jade that because Jade bought one, and then asked if for help, and I was like, if I lived closer, Jade, I would definitely help you put that puzzle together. She's like, we could do it by Zoom, and I'm like, Jade, that'd be a really, really long Zoom call. I don't know how the hell I would explain to her which piece she was trying to put where.
Oh, boy.
Oh, yeah, gosh. Can you imagine what all those orange scales? Wow.
It's gonna be hard just because
Yeah.
of that and all that blue.
My daughter, I get her a puzzle for Christmas every year. She loves to put one together. And she has a big white German Shepherd dog.
Yeah.
So I think, well, in fact, I probably better get on that. I'm going to try to get one of her and the dog together to have it made for her for Christmas.
Oh, that's neat. I'm doing a puzzle of my mom loves Elvis. And so I'm doing a friend of mine gave me a bunch of puzzles. And one of them is I know it's a picture of Elvis, but without grabbing it, I think it's a picture like of the Elvis stamp.
Oh,
But it's a puzzle, and I'm gonna put it together and frame it and give it to Mom for Christmas.
oh, cool.
'Cause but if I were to do that puzzle, it would definitely get framed and it's gonna go on my wall over there. I haven't got my son to come over and put nails in the wall for me to hang up my board, but I might have to do it myself.
Oh, your Derek Blackboard.
Yes. And then the puzzle would go on the wall next to it, so all my Alcara stuff would be together. Waiting for Miss Mabel's to get here. It's only been 10 days since I ordered it, so I can't be
I was
tweaking
gonna
too
say,
much.
what did I order the last time? Oh, the prequels in the book form. And I got a thing a while ago saying it had finally been shipped, but I haven't seen it yet.
I gotta go through my stuff because I can't remember what I ordered and what I
There's
didn't order.
Heather.
Ordered
There's
prequels,
Heather.
but I don't know whether I ordered the ebook or the paper. I'm like, what did I order?
Well, what happened?
Oh, she's gonna talk.
Ah,
Can you hear me?
Think. Hello.
Hi, how are you guys doing?
There. I think
Debbie, you
it's- there we
snuck
go.
in. I don't remember letting you in. Maybe I was so into the writing that I just hit enter and I didn't even look at who it was.
I got here late because my computer was being dumb, but yeah.
Woo! What do you guys think? Heather, I'm so sorry. I reached out to you on Facebook, but I obviously didn't get you soon enough, so you missed it today. So sorry.
Oh, it's totally okay. I worked really late last night, but I'm here to at least hear the chat. So,
Oh, okay.
yay.
Perfect. Well, we got like 1.5 scenes done. It's a little slower than my usual pace. I do like 3,500 words an hour, 3,000 to 350 to 3,500 an hour. But it's harder when I have like an established storyline that I'm trying to go along. I have to go do like a lot more research. So we wrote slow.
Does it make it weird for you knowing that we're behind you? You know, we're in front of you or over your shoulder?
Yeah. No, it hasn't affected me at all because I honestly don't think about you guys that much. Sorry.
Those two, that's the whole point.
we
That's
were
very
just
good.
chatting amongst ourselves.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. No, it's all good. I think because I can't see or hear you, it doesn't even like hit my radar all that much.
So you're
I just can't do it.
you're recording these. I didn't go and watch the other one. Does it record our chat, us talking to each other?
Mm-mm. Nope.
Okay, just records what you're doing.
I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I haven't watched the replays. We
Oh.
should go see. That'd be really funny if it did.
No, well,
Yes,
it
because
might
we,
be, but
we might have talked about some spoilers.
Yeah, we were talking about some of the finale stuff. I said I didn't get on Monday because I was in a battle and I had to keep on reading.
No worries. I'll double check. I'll double check today before I post it, and then I'll just let people know that there are spoilers for other books in the chat. But I don't think so because I'm muted. But I don't know. We'll see what Zoom can do. Like I mute on on Zoom and my computer, so I don't know. We'll see.
right.
I've gotten warnings from Zoom that say you will not be recorded. I'm like, I know. That's what I'm trying to do here. Anyway, so what do you guys think today?
Oh, it's coming along great.
Yeah,
I'm like
it's coming along
watching it and watching the set, and I'm like trying to read without reading because I don't want to be like big.
Sort of read, but I can't catch all of it.
It's hard to read it now without proofreading, without being the.
Oh yeah, there's like a totally different, sorry, my dogs are driving me crazy. There's a totally different mindset when you're like reading to enjoy versus trying to understand what's going on, whatever. That's part of what I wanted to try this. Like, is it even a fun experience to like read as I'm first drafting? You know, like is it,
Yeah,
or is it
because
just too hard or too weird? Because you're like talking and then you're reading and then it's moving and you don't know really what I'm gonna do, you know?
Well, it's like,
Lila jumped on, but she said her eyes were too blurry. I think what'd she say to read? So she was going back to bed.
3 in the morning.
She said it was 2:41 to be exact.
Jeez.
I said my eyes would be asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
mine were not asleep at 2:41, but you know.
Oh, mine were happily asleep.
never-
Yeah,
Mine
mine
are
were.
almost never asleep now.
Well,
Bec-
this
you know-
this has been interesting because now there's all these questions that I have to figure out. I can't remember if Merrick is in the Brotherhood Magic before he's voted in.
Oh,
Because what I want to do is I had 2 scene ideas where Merrick goes and gets Bianca from, like, he sees after the rally where Clive is doing a rally against Derek and the witches kind of attack her, and Merrick
Right.
like pulls her away after she explodes because someone talks about her mom. I wanted to do Merrick's point of view there because I think that'd be really fun. But I also need to show that Merrick is starting to like have feelings for Bianca, that he's like, uh-oh, this is not a good thing. So I have him like trying to just keep track of her as best he can. And so he's like anticipating that she's going to go on a walk and then she doesn't and he can't find her. And then I was going to have Chi just warn him like there's a rally and then he goes and finds Bianca. So I'm trying to combine the 2, but I don't know if Merrick has the magic. And
Might be
or-
listening to that on the way to Idaho today.
Yeah, maybe. I was gonna listen to the Dragon Master trilogy because I'm starting to prep for the Sister Witches, but that may not happen. So yeah, that's one question I have to figure out. I can find it easily enough. It's just when Merrick is brought in, I think I either do or I don't say something. But it makes sense. But Tyson in War of the Gods has it, and he's still an apprentice too. So I don't know. Anyway, so that was fun, but it was fun to put that confrontation with the High Priestess when she announces that Merrick is going to be teaching her sword training. It was fun to do that from Merrick's perspective. Do you guys like having that whole scene, like all the dialogue in that scene repeated, or do you think it's like you remember it too much and I should cut it down? Does that make sense?
I don't think we remember any of them too
no,
much.
you can leave it.
We were just talking about that. We kind of forgot
Yeah.
things.
Oh, good. That's actually what I thought. I was like, they're not going to remember this conversation exactly. So
Well, that's why I was going to tell you that I don't think that we're going to remember exactly whether or not he was in the magic. So I really don't know that detail is as
but someone
stressed out
will.
as-
and they
I
will.
know.
And say someone might.
They
Mike
will email me.
might, huh?
They
Mike.
do. Like people
And I
will
think
email me
that's
about it.
crazy.
I know people, but like people do that to J.K. Rowling all the time on Twitter. So I'm always like, oh,
Oh,
cool.
they
I like
do?
having the same problems as Joanne Rowling. I'll take that. I'd like her other problems too, actually. Anyway, so that's one thing I wanted to make sure before I went into it. I was like, I think they're going to want these details because you might remember some things in general, but you won't remember like the specific dialogue. And so it's a good reminder of what was going on. And it's a really fun opportunity to see Bianca from someone else's eyes, which you don't always get, and especially Merrick.
Exactly.
Yeah, and Merrick actually knows what's going on behind the scenes here, and Bianca doesn't. So it's a fun
Yep.
angle too, because he knows that Derek is there. Derek's trying to be sneaky, sneaky with Bianca, and it's not gonna work.
It backfires on him.
It never works.
Bianca always mucks it up.
Yep.
Anyway, but well, this is fun for me. This is the easiest call I do.
Well, we were also discussing your Katie math over the
Yeah,
puzzle.
yeah.
Oh dear, what Katie math did
We
I
were
do?
talking about the
Because in the
puzzle.
Facebook post you said 7 days, but when you read the description of the puzzle, it says 5 days. So in the Telegram, I put that on there, and I was like, decide which version of Katie math you're using and pick one.
Guys,
Yeah, I
I
noticed too.
I need to stop working like late at night.
Just
And
stop
by late
using
at night, I
numbers,
mean
Katie.
7:30. Let me go fix it. I was gonna give you guys a week. The problem, so the thing with the puzzles that I feel kind of bad about is it's expensive. Like, who pays $40 for a puzzle? But they're like over $30 just to produce. Like,
Oh,
for me.
wow.
Like, I'm paying $30, and we still have to do. I still have to get like envelopes and shipping, and I still have to pay shipping for it. So there's like all of, and this is like $30 for it to come in a bag with a printed picture. That's not even like in a box. I was like, seriously?
Right.
So I'm going to shop around a little bit more to make sure that we have the best deal. But from what I've seen, it's like $40. The other websites I went to are $40. The more you buy, the cheaper you can get it. But I didn't know who was even going to be willing to pay $30 for a puzzle.
Jade bought one.
Yeah, she did.
And we were talking about it in the Witchery chat, and she was talking about being able to put it together. That she would have to have help. And so I told her, I said, if I live closer, I'd help you. And she's like, we could Zoom it. And I was like, that'll be a really long Zoom. And she's like, well, we could do it, we don't have to, not all at once. And I'm thinking, how would I even explain to her which
Yeah.
You would just have to have like the camera on the pieces, and she would have had to separate it out, like the edges. And then she would have to like hold up a piece and you tell her what pile to put it into for colors. I don't know.
Yeah, most of it's going to be red, orange. I mean,
Yeah.
and the rest is going to
Well,
be blue.
Also, there's so much color. Sorry, I gotta find these cards. Oh, right here, Jordan. There's Lila has so many like brush strokes and colors that
Yeah.
it would be really hard to like. It's gonna be kind of a tough puzzle.
Yeah,
gonna
that's
be
what
hard.
that's what we were saying. That's gonna be a hard puzzle.
It is going to be an interesting puzzle. So I honestly only anticipated a couple of orders, and that's why I wanted to put it out to see what interest was, because we wanted to sell
Oh,
it.
I think you got more than that.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably order it on Friday.
Yeah. Well, that's why I wanted to give people a week too. And I wanted to do it well in advance, because I don't know how long these are going to take to produce, and I want to make sure people are getting them if they want them for like Christmas or something. I think we got maybe 10 orders.
Because I know there was quite a few on Facebook that said they had ordered.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Hey, Debbie, she said a week.
7 days.
I changed it to 7 days. It's true, you guys. I'm so bad about those details. It really
No,
just,
stop using numbers, Katie. It just doesn't make sense.
it's like a bloody miracle I can run a company, right? like how do
You
I
have
even
the
know my
brains
cash
for all
flow?
that.
Like, how do I even know my cash flow on any given day? Because it's all numbers to me. All right. Well, thanks, my friends. This was so fun. Sorry it was early, Heather.
Oh, it's okay.
I'll post it so you can read it if you want. Might be easier to do the replay. You can pause it, read it, move it forward,
Yeah.
pause it, read it.
That's a good
Oh,
idea.
that's a really good idea.
If you're here for the story reading, if you're here for the chatting and discussion, then obviously you missed that. But I'll let you guys know. I'll try to post in the Witchery Facebook messenger thread whether or not like the conversation is recorded too.
Yeah.
That
Because
was-
it is going to have to.
We kind of talked about Nico, so and
Okay.
Yeah,
Nico,
you Priscilla, I was
talked about the
crying my
mom's
eyes
team
out.
being shut down. I mean, we talk about lots of stuff. So it's like,
Yeah,
that was my thought last time. I was like, if that's all recorded and they're watching her and listening to us, that's not going to be cool.
though I popped into one of them and I didn't think there was any sound on it, but I wasn't on there very long. So
Here, let's just look really quick. I'm gonna
'Cause,
stop recording though.
Well, the
because-